Hello, good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. It's my last streaming week of the year. So, it's going to be an exciting week for us because on Wednesday I have some guests here on screen. I'm really looking forward to that. Loretta, hello, good morning. Hello, Entager. Hello, hello. Christian, hello. Guten Morgen. I also saw James is here. Hello, James. Yes, how was everyone's weekend? Could you relax a bit? Or did you have a lot of stress getting ready for Christmas? I actually had I went to a ball. Is it called a ball? To a dancing event on Saturday evening because my daughter did dance school, a course in dance school. So every time they finish a season, they have this party event where you have to dress up and like prom stuff, a bit. It feels a bit like that. So I did this on Saturday. And yesterday we baked cookies and watched a Christmas movie. I'm actually wondering if you guys know this movie. It is an English one, or is it an American one? The Little Lord? Yeah. Little Lord Fauntleroy is the English title. Ah, I see. Interesting. So yeah, we watched this movie, which is quite famous here in Germany for the Christmas season. It's a typical Christmas movie here, family Christmas movie, Little Lord Fauntleroy. It's a British production, so I don't know if you guys know this one. It's a really cute movie, heartwarming, that's what people want for Christmas. Ooh, Loretta's weekend was very productive. Mine wasn't productive at all. Yes, on Friday evening, I went to the Christmas markets with friends. So yeah, nothing productive on my weekend. Hello, Heather. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, getting the plans together for the next year. And 3 family Christmas events. See, there's a lot of Christmas stuff going on during this season. So, oh, and Tucker had a holiday party this weekend. It might still be a little bit hungover, but it was fun. That's the most important. My friends with whom I went to Christmas market, also they drank a lot. I didn't drink any alcohol, so I was kind of glad about it the next morning. So yeah, I know what to bring. So Heather, I really need my annual rewatch of the Hogfather TV series. Ooh, what is the Hogfather? I have to look this up. I don't actually know. Hogfather. It's also a British. Oh, it's also a British. I think I don't know this one. From Terry Pratchett. I don't know this one. I have to look this up. I mean, I have to look into it. It's another tip. Christian, ooh, I did ballroom dancing as a teenager, see? And going to the ball was a half-yearly ritual, see? Yeah, my daughter took the second course now, or the Fortschritt. I don't know what's it called in English. No, not progressive. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. And she was quite good with her partner. They had kind of a little exam there. And yeah, so she was happy. Christian knows it. So I'm sorry, I didn't know this one. So yeah, but I know that a lot of people love Terry Pratchett. So let's jump into our first sprint. I already prepared a timer. It's actually not Christmassy. Hmm. See, Terry Pratchett adaptation of his Discworld Christmas Tale. Yeah, yeah. I don't know a lot about Terry Pratchett. I have to admit. I know there are a lot of people really crazy about Terry Pratchett, like Christian. I love Terry Pratchett, but I don't know very much about it, so that's why. But it's always cool if you have like favorite series and they do specials for Halloween or Christmas season. So yeah, we always enjoy this with our favorite characters and worlds. Okay, so let's warm. Oh no, I forgot the cards. See, I really need a vacation. I pulled two cards today. This is the miser. I looked it up, or Scrooge, like someone who hoards their gifts or money. I'm also thinking of someone who doesn't like to give energy, for instance. But we also got this one. That's why I think it's very interesting. This is abundance. I got both of those cards. Someone who keeps everything to themselves and is, yeah, a miser, and abundance. And I think, or I thought about it this way, that when we are feeling good, when we are in a good energy, and when our own needs are met, our basic needs, we are way more able to give people, or to be there for other people, to give our energy to other people. But it's very important to first get our own needs met. Only then can we really have, yeah, are we able to give to others. So when we feel abundant, when we feel like balanced in a happy place and feel like we have everything we need, we won't probably never end up a miser. So that was, yeah, like a Scrooge. A good card for this. I thought the same when I looked up what Geizhals means in English. So yeah, it's a very interesting card combination. It's like those opposites. So how do you feel right now? And if you feel more like in this, like, I mean, there is a reason why some people are like a Scrooge, or because they fear, probably, or they are overwhelmed, or they fear losing what they have, because they yeah. So but from this mindset here, it's very difficult to get to this one. So but I think, like I said, that we have to think about our personal needs. What are them? For instance, if we are planning right now, we always have to keep in mind, what do we need? What are our basic needs, like getting enough sleep, feeling balanced, being in a good mood almost every day. How can we get there? And then it's almost impossible to go in this mindset. I think this mindset is often when you are kind of traumatized and stressed and fearful about the future, maybe. So try to get here and to this feeling of abundance, and that you're supported, and then you can also give to the world, your gifts to the world. Mm. Oh, about the dancing. They were always short on guys at the dance school. Yes, I have a friend. I went with him the last time my daughter had this ballroom dance event. So he went also because his daughter also was there, and he told me he always was helped out the dance school, and because they didn't have enough male people to attend. Oh, so and you even got to attend lots of courses for free. Yeah, that's cool. The only Pratchett work I am familiar with is Good Omens Mere Gaming. Oh yeah, I also just watched the start of the series and never read it. But yes, I remember they were very good friends. I think I saw Gaming post about this once on Twitter. Quite a card combination. First one is Scrooge. Okay, my friends, let's jump into the warm-up sprint as promised. Here it is. Yeah, enjoy. 20 minutes. Okie dokie. That was our warm up. I don't know what it is about the internet today, but yeah, it's icky. So I had to restart my router, and I hope we are fine now. Yeah, Christian already wrote, I'd say it only gets more obvious because you're using the internet continuously, especially the upstream data connection. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the upstream data. I don't know if this is, yeah, I don't know. We sometimes have to restart our router. I don't know what it really um, is, what the cause of this is, but it's of course especially annoying while I'm streaming. Yeah, I got distracted too. And before that, I also started to plan a bit my day, the last days of, yeah, before Christmas. There's still some stuff I need to do. And yeah, I'm a bit overwhelmed by everything that still needs to be done. So that's why I try to plan it out a bit. And so usually when I make a list, I feel better because it's not as much as I really think. Usually in my head, it gets like, panic mode. But, and my problem is with writing, when I feel like I have so much stuff to do and it's overwhelming, then I struggle with focusing on my novel projects. They suffer the most because I feel like, no, I have to do this and that before that. And so, but I will try to use the rest of the stream to really just open up my novel, use it also as a way to relax. I have enough time the rest of my day to take care of the other stuff. So trying to motivate myself here. Heather tried to film a video only to find out on camera. Oh, needed charging. So just worked on the backstage stuff instead and sent an email. Yeah, that's so. The technology sometimes can be annoying. We are used to everything working smoothly. We want that. We prefer that. And then when there are hiccups, they obviously can throw us off. Like when you're just in the mood, have the energy to start filming, and then your camera battery dies. It's a bit annoying, yeah. But those things happen. Not everything can go always as planned or perfectly smooth, especially with technology. During the weekend, we also tried out what's it called? This new AI bot, Chat GPT. I don't know. Yeah. So because everyone seems excited about this one, I don't know what's so different with this Chat GPT. Is it called like that? And other AI writing tools. Okay, yeah, it's a bit different. And so you have a chat box where you can, like a little bit like Google. Maybe you can put in some questions you have, for instance, and the bot will answer your questions. And the the thing with it is that you still won't know if the answer is true. It will sound true, but I saw already some examples of people who believe the chatbot, the answers of the chatbot, and which were actually factually not right. So yeah, there's some danger there, but it's fun. And I was thinking the whole weekend of examples how I could use it, like for fun. But usually it's still simpler. It was still simpler for me to just go to Google and Google things. But yeah, still, maybe I can think of something. And I also heard, because this bot speaks a lot of languages, and also programming languages. So for people who want to write something in a certain code language, this might be maybe helpful. I don't know, because I played around with programming or whatever it's called a while ago, and sometimes you just need to know the syntax, you to write something. It's like a language, so this might be very helpful, like a translation tool, kind of. But then, yeah, other things I don't know yet. Mm. Christian to Heather, maybe you're aware already, but you could look for a dummy battery. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good advice. You slide it in like any other battery, but you can connect it via USB or power cable. Ooh, so you never run out of battery ever again. That's good. That's good. Hello, Mark. I hope you have a great Monday morning and you bring coffee. I'm thinking honestly about drinking another cup of coffee today. Usually I only drink one and then switch to tea, but yeah, that's also what I'm thinking. My worst case scenario is that the net now will be flooded by well-written but totally shallow or even wrong content. Yeah, definitely the danger is there. We talked about this here before. That yeah, people just I just yesterday talked also with my daughter, who's very creative. She's an like artist and not writes, but she's painting, and so there are a lot of AI art tools out there now, which kind of look beautiful, in the beginning. Of course, they can create wonderful, great stuff, and I think they are a great tool to use, especially for people like me who cannot draw or paint or anything. But we also, I think that it's the same like with those AI writing tools. I think they quickly will become so boring. We will have a more, we will in the future, I think, expect a lot more from art. Like just it looking beautiful will not be enough. It's the same with writing stories. I mean, of course, you can use some concepts or templates. I think there are people out there who always write in the same, like use a story template and can then write a lot of books, which is great. I think, wasn't it someone here in the chat who also said she's a ghost writer? Was it Jen Writes Romance? I don't remember who it was. So of course you can use those templates, and then of course it's a bot or a artificial intelligence can use those structures also to write even faster those books. And I heard of someone else told me that in India, for instance, there are really like literature factories. There are actual people sitting and writing those template stories. I don't know where I heard that. Someone told me that. So, and of course, like a computer can do this very quickly. But I think just our expectations about novel stories, it's the same with art, will kind of rise. We will, for instance, we will want to have art that is not digital, where you can really see it's not from a bot created by a bot, or you will expect more from stories maybe because everything else will be so boring for you. We will be like searching because that's what we want. We want the unique stuff. We want something new. We want something that we can connect with. I think this is the most important point. I think a bot won't be able to create stories that we truly can connect with. I think there's something deeper there that an artificial intelligence will struggle with. We will kind of feel maybe that it's not, I don't know, maybe I'm putting too much into it, but yeah, that's my theory, that we still need the human creativity, the creative aspect, the depth of it. So yeah, so we don't have to be afraid like, oh, now bots will write novels and we as writers won't be needed anymore. I don't think so. We can use them, of course, but yeah. Best case, we can all sleep 2 hours more each day. Yes, definitely. And Heather supports second coffee. Awesome. So I will get myself another coffee. But first, let me find another timer for us. 25 minutes. So with coffee, we want cupcakes. Let's hope the internet is done with the hiccups for now. That's how many people are actually cheaper than a bot. So you have not that high opinion of us humans. Yeah, I mean, of course, will be a lot of people like who also love to read the same kind of blog posts that are so boring sometimes. Wasn't it with Christian that I talked about this? Sometimes you want to find out something and you find all the same kinds of blog posts and it's so boring. It hurts. And yeah, I think we want uniqueness and we pretty easily find or can see when people just didn't put their heart into something. I don't know. Maybe it's, yeah, we will see. It will be fun to see, I think, in the future how everything changes with the help of bots. Mark is having time tea. Oh no, had a cold and I'm still hoarse. But the coffee emoji does express my still not awake state better. Yeah. Yes, I agree that looks and good ideas aren't really everything. Looks and good ideas aren't. This weekend I watched the movie Unknown Origins. And the story idea and images were great, but the storytelling was so schematic. Yes, and predictable. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's getting boring. Then I stopped mid-movie because I got so bored. I think that's what will happen. We will be so flooded with, like, I saw someone made a children's book with the help of AI. The pictures were created with it. So I think for people, like I said, like me, for instance, I cannot draw. It could be a fun tool. I also saw some people creating tarot cards, with the help of AI, where I thought, hey, that's a great idea. And on the other hand, of course, artists will say like, yeah, but you should work with me and I can earn some money and then we can create tarot cards together. But what is if you don't have any spare money, for projects like that? It's difficult. Yeah, of course. Then you will prefer maybe working with a bot online. So yeah, there will be some changes definitely. Here we go. Let's have a cupcake. 25 minutes. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 2. How did everybody do? I looked at my scene, opened everything, and yeah, I'm now restructuring my scene or thinking about how, yeah, at what time will what happen, yeah. So I'm moving things around and adding stuff, which is always a bit difficult for me. I love it when I already have a scene fleshed out and then I just need to edit it a bit. But here I think I need to move around some stuff. Loretta went to bed or is going to bed right now. Somehow I ended up on human hours this weekend. I love that. I am on human hours most of the time, but still feel like a zombie. Oh, yeah, we talked about Austin Kleon because, yeah, we talked about AI and I think that AI actually is freeing us, kind of. And so I think last week I talked about how we restrict ourselves because, for instance, with I had this thought about creating tarot cards myself, that this would be fun, but I always ended up with, yeah, but I'm not very artistic. I cannot draw or paint or do anything digital painting. That's nothing I can do. And I'm not patient enough. So having the possibility now to create cool pictures with the help of AI is kind of opening up the possibility for me to, yeah, be able to create tarot cards if I want to, or oracle cards. And so that's how I think how we should look at those tools that are popping up right now and will develop even further. And so I'm mostly excited about this stuff because I like to play around with things and try them out and have some fun. And like I said, trying to think of possibilities how to use them also as a writer, for instance, because yeah, these tools can actually help us get over our so perceived weaknesses in writing, for instance, those things that we usually struggle with. Maybe an AI tool can help us with that. Like for instance, if we struggle with with a white page, just this typical fear of a writer, we can go to some AI writing tool and just tell them, write a scene about whatever you want to write about. And then you have a first thing that you can start off. You won't be able probably to use it like that. You will, because AI isn't in your head and doesn't really know what you actually imagined, but still you have a starting point. And like I said, it can be a lot of fun. I've seen on Pseudo-Write, this AI tool that I love to use, they even now have, I haven't tried it out yet, but I saw that you can, for instance, with your characters, you can develop characters and create pictures with AI for them so that you can imagine them better and flesh them out better, maybe. So I think we should really look at it from a fun aspect, that we can use it like that. And the other point that Christian and Loretta made in the comments was that we will love imperfection. Yes, I think I read some articles on Austin Kleon's site recently on intentional imperfection. That was fascinating and very timely. I'm trying to build a set of notes around that concept. What fascinates me is that punk rock, one of my favorite music when I was a teenager, evolved as a reaction to the art glam rock trend in the 70s. And I'm wondering if we'll see something like Analog Screw AI punk in the future. I'm pretty sure. And what Loretta said, please let that mean a return to handmade zines. There actually is kind of it's also from Austin Kleon. I know that there are actually people having fun with zines. I follow in Instagram profiles I have to look it up. I, of course, don't remember her name, but she's an artist and she creates those little cute zines and posts them on Instagram. I found her through Austin Kleon's newsletter. So that's what I think, that people, all this technical stuff, will go hopefully faster. So you don't have to be at your computer as long as you used to. And then you have time to create with your hands, for instance, and do something real in the real world. So I hope that's the direction it will go. Christian said, we pay 10 times the amount for a handcrafted item. That could have easily been done with a CNC router in 100th of the time. Yes, we don't want like this mass products. We prefer, not everyone, but we love those handcrafted things. So that was Loretta's message to go to bed. Everyone said goodbye. Oh yeah, I remember this book. I have it somewhere here. What you mean? What's a zine? The Art of Making Zines and Mini Comics by Esther Watson. I have it. I bought it some time ago, but of course I didn't find it. For some time I have been thinking about actually doing something with all those books I have here, because they're hopelessly not in order of any kind. There's no structure to it, and it changes a lot, because whenever I grab something out, I put it somewhere else. So I really struggle with finding my books. So I might be bringing some order to it. Yeah, when I'm on vacation. So we'll see. After having had a peek into that video, oh, I feel like the bot would beat me in social skills already. So you can use it for that. Whenever someone writes you a text message, use ChatGPT to answer. Use the bot, but it's dangerous. There's a warning. You just had a peek into that video. There's a warning at the end that you cannot trust the bot. That what the bot says might not be true. And yeah. Heather moved on to editing my June 2023 release. Oh my God, yeah. I think you are really, really great planner. What I see here, great, what I started with. But I know that that's really helpful for you. Obviously, you really follow and reach your goals with planning. Hello, Laura. Woke up, so decided to say hello. So Loretta went to sleep and you woke up. Stayed up until 1 a.m. hand painting. Speaking of which, see, crafts for my family for Christmas. Oh, that's so cool. That's such a nice present and so much more worth than, something from the factory. We just talked about this, how we prefer handcrafted stuff. I love it. Slept for 2 hours. Oh my God. That's not enough, Laura. Maybe you can use the next sprint to wind down a bit again. Christian, I think AI is a great aid to avoid the blank page. See, yeah, I think so too. It definitely helps with that you already have something there that you can work on. I would be interested to use it to then edit it. Yes, I have used AI to do a character. See, yes, that's what I thought too. Especially also when you think of merch for your books. I know a lot of self-publishers do little cards that they put with their books when they send them out personally. So they create some cards or reading signs, stuff like that. I also once made printed something like this here. I used Canva to create it. So you can use AI to create character art. And when you have character art, you can create some merch to go with your books. And when people like the books and your stories, they can maybe buy a mug with your characters on them. So you can think of so many possibilities, so much stuff you can do when you use those tools, which you might have not been able to do yourself before because maybe you're lacking some skills. Laura, I poured black paint inside the ornaments to coat the clear interiors. Then I painted white snowflakes over the black backgrounds. Oh, that sounds so good. I also poured white ornaments. I'll paint blue flowers on later today. Oh God, it sounds also like a lot of work. That's so cool. That's the best present. It is. Like, for instance, we create those family calendars every year. It's a bit of a hassle. I complained a bit about it before, but you always try to find something personal, maybe unique, and but with a personal touch. And only with AI you cannot do this. You need something to add something, the human aspect. So that's so cool. So let's look for a 40-minute timer that we can use. Let's use my tea timer, my beloved tea timer. Okay, here we go. And maybe this will hypnotize Laura to fall back asleep, to fall asleep. Here we go, 40 minutes. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 3. How did everybody do? I continued working on my scene. First, I had a chat with my husband. Yeah, then I continued working on my scene. And I moved forward a bit, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm not done yet, of course. But yeah, every progress makes me happy, especially these days. So yeah. Laura went back to sleep. I think it was the timer that worked. Christian's brain is scattered, need to do something else. We'll set up my new NAS now. I think I don't know what NAS is. Yeah, you will probably be able to tell us that. Heather also had to leave to cook dinner for the family. I hope you are having a great dinner with the family. Nicole joined us. Good morning. Hello. Nicole, oh, Nicole Leidig. Sounds a bit German. I don't know. So are you here in Germany or are you somewhere else? I mean, I think Nicole would be written differently in Germany. So, but the whole name, Nicole, or in Germany would say Nicole Leidig. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Welcome to my stream. Yeah. And also Mark also says hi. Welcome. Yeah. What else? Yes, it's German. Uh-huh. Good to know. Mm, yeah. As Christian said, his brain is scattered. Mine is too. Today I really struggle focusing, I have to say. That's why I'm so happy that I still got some stuff done on for my scene. Yeah, I honestly am already looking forward to January, thinking that I will have some more focus then after the Christmas season and after having relaxed a bit during my little vacation time. Yeah, we'll see. Um, Storage, network attached storage, lots of hard drives connected to the internet. Ooh. So do you have so much stuff digitally? Yeah, I know you have a lot of pictures, haven't you? You talked about, I forgot, what was it, Eagle? Yeah, I think so. This tool to organize your pictures and stuff. So is that why you have lots of hard drives connected to the internet? Yeah, but it's, yeah, if you need it and you feel more excited of setting this up than doing other stuff, it's good. Okay, I think we should jump into our final sprint of the day. What? Oh, I already have the cookie timer up. Why not? I haven't used this one in a while. So maybe that's just what we need right now. The cookie, the cute little cookie. No, where do I go? See, I really struggle with just thinking and doing the things I need to do to set up a sprint. I had not a very long night's sleep, I have to say. One of my daughters had a headache, and then she also felt sick. So yeah. So, but she's better now. No headache anymore. Not feeling sick. And she actually had a good night's sleep after. Uh, but so my night was a bit short. That's why I struggle a bit with yeah, focusing right now. Here we go. Let's jump into our last sprint for today. 16 minutes. Enjoy. Yay! You did it. That was sprint number 4. I will be back tomorrow, my friends. Hopefully, I will have slept a bit better. I will be a bit more focused tomorrow morning. We will see. Have a great rest of the day. Yeah, enjoy your time. Try to find some ways to relax and, you know, don't get stressed out about things. And I hope I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day. Ciao, ciao.